Hey y'all, welcome back to Kent Ridge Weekly. My name's Harper.
And I'm Kathleen.
And these are your weekly
Kent Ridge
athletic
updates. On Tuesday, we have boys basketball versus Lindbergh with C at 3:45, JV at 5:30, and varsity at 7. And then we have a flag football jamboree at 5 here on the KR turf.
On Wednesday, we have boys wrestling versus Kentwood at 6 p.m. in the KR main gym.
On Thursday, we have boys swim versus Mount Rainier at Lindbergh at 3:30, girls wrestling at Decatur at 5, girls basketball versus Mount Rainier with JV at 5:30 and varsity at 7, and boys basketball at Mount Rainier with JV at 5:30 and varsity at 7.
And on Friday, we have girls basketball at Union. JV is at 4:30, varsity is at 6.
On Saturday, we have wrestling at Auburn at 9 a.m., flag football at Auburn Mountain View at 10 a.m., and varsity boys basketball versus Franklin Pierce here at 1 p.m. We also have a toy and hydrant drive starting this Wednesday, the 4th. Our comments will be split by class colors, so make sure to donate to the corresponding bin based off your class. You can make both physical and digital donations.
See you next week.
Bye-bye!
Hi Chargers, welcome back. This week, instead of Dear Charlie, I need your help. If you've got any knowledge, tips, or advice to share, whether it's about school, friendships, hobbies, or life in general, we want to hear from you. Submit your ideas or your resume through this Teams form and let us know what you can give advice on so you can have a chance to answer a question on announcements. Unlike the Dear Charlie submission form, this will not be anonymous, so watch what you say. And if you want a chance to join me on the couch, please fill out the form. The Dear Charlie form is right here, and submissions are anonymous on Dear Charlie. Thank you. See you guys next week with regular Dear Charlie.
It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. There's a cat licking your birthday cake. It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. Everybody say hooray. Hooray. There's a cat licking your birthday cake. It's your birthday today. Yay. He can't read, so he does not know that the cake is not for him. No. It might be his birthday too, but the chance of that is slim. It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. Hooray. There's a cat licking your birthday cake. It's your birthday today.
Welcome to Love It Cause It's Ours, a segment where we go around our school and find people and places that make our school ours. Today I'm here with
Mr. Shank.
And you are our servant leadership teacher, correct?
I am.
And what are you guys working on in servant leadership right now?
Lots of things. The class is kind of just consistently trying to pick up projects and things that can be done. Our main things right now are working on the second volume of our newspaper that our class was able to get out a couple weeks ago. We've got a podcast that's been ongoing, always doing stuff in the Cares Closet, and then right now trying to transition into really working on just some fun holiday stuff.
And what has been your favorite activity that they've been working on that you've seen them like flourish with?
It sounds really goofy, but even just things like posters in the hallway. One of the very first things on like the first day of school, we walked in and we were like, all of our schedules are out of date. Just being able to look at the walls and know what the schedules are. Obviously, the ongoing stuff like the newspaper, and I mean, I really think with that class, the thing that I love the most is it's been so student-led, right? Stuff like the newspaper, the podcast, students had those ideas and then just made it happen. A lot of the times, there's things that are going to be popping up that they have this idea and they think it's going to be positive for our campus, and they go out and do it.
Well, thank you so much. We were so excited to have you today on Love It Cause It's Ours, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Kent Ridge seniors, your senior photos, ads, and quotes are all due on December 20th, 2024. The link to submit senior ads and photos is going to be on the Kent Ridge 2025 Instagram page, so please look out for that. Any senior quotes will be in classes through your English teacher, so you have to send those in through your English teacher. And then if you are a running start student, you have to fill those out in the main office, and you have to stay in the main office while you fill it out. For your senior quote, you're going to have to fill out this form that is sent to you through your English classes. If you are a running start student, please go fill this out at the main office. It includes your senior quote, your senior signature, and a couple of questions that we have about you for the yearbook. For any questions, please contact Kent Ridge 2025. Thank you.
The Chatelaines Fall Show has been rescheduled to Saturday, December 7th. Shows at 2 and 7 p.m. Please come support your Chats.
There will be a unified basketball parent meeting to go over and discuss for the season. It will be held on December 3rd at 5 p.m. in the team room. Looking forward to seeing athletes and parents.
Come check out the new Amnesty International Club and feel empowered to make a difference in our community, nation, and the world.
First meeting is Tuesday, December 2nd in room B10, and there will be a meeting for athletes and others who can't make the after-school meeting on Wednesday, December 3rd at 7 p.m. Oh, a.m.
The KAC PTSA Clothing Bank will be open December 4th and 18th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. The clothing bank is open to all KSD students in need. They are also accepting donations during these open times. They are located at the back side of the school.
Tabletop Game Club will have its next club meetings in the library after school until 3:30 on Friday, December 6th. Come join in some role-playing or card games or board games.
Hey Chargers! I'm Kyle,
And I'm Janice.
and welcome back to Keeping It Current, the segment where we keep you updated on the news.
So I'm sure that everyone at Kentridge has been impacted in one way or the other by the bomb cyclone earlier this month. I know a lot of people lost internet or lost power, and a lot of homes have been damaged by debris as well.
The damage done by the cyclone is telling because Washington state law requires that all utilities be free of carbon emissions by 2045. Utilities include electricity, water, and heating. The demand for electricity is skyrocketing, but hydropower is struggling, Washington is short on electricians, and utilities aren't adding renewables fast enough to replace the closing fossil plants.
And regarding the weather as of late, talking to our environmental science teacher, Mr. Cochran, we found out that while there should be a storm like this around every 5 years, these storms are becoming more common and future storms are likely to be exacerbated by climate change. So we just wanted to cover some tips and advice for your families to protect against the next storm that might come soon.
In case of disaster, the Washington Military Department advises that you do one of these activities on screen in a month for you to be disaster ready in a year. In Washington, we're susceptible to earthquakes, floods, and storms. So it's very important that you have food, supplies, and water to last you as long as 2 weeks.
And you can buy emergency preparedness kits online or like in stores. And these kits have stuff like flashlights, first aid, and water. And it's recommended to store, I think, 1 gallon of water per person per day in case of emergencies where you don't have running water. So definitely consider buying an emergency kit in case.
As an extension to Keeping It Current, this week we have Ms. McElroy, the club advisor for Amnesty International, which is having its first meeting next week.
And to be technically correct, I'm not the club advisor, I'm one of 3. Ms. Davis and Mr. Lindsay are also being club advisors, and we're all taking separate sections of it. So for example, I've worked with Amnesty International in the past on their letter writing campaign. And so I'll be working with that letter writing campaign, and Ms. Davis and Mr. Lindsay will take care of other things that they're interested in. But what Amnesty also has is a bunch of online courses that you can take to help you learn about things like gender rights, protesting rights, all of those things that are important when we are protecting human rights. So if people are interested, in exploring what Amnesty International has to offer, then come join us next week.
Remember, Chargers, stay informed,
Stay educated.
and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Taco.